welcome to Oakland's Pan Theater. We are Operafists. I'm David.
I'm Mary. I'm Virginia.
And I'm Alan.
And we're doing some short form improv for you, some theater games. We're going to need your help from time to time as we do these. We need you to yell out ideas, locations, names. So we want to practice that a little bit. On the count of 3, if everyone could yell out your name. 1, 2, 3. Right on. And we have for breakfast. 1, 2, 3. Okay, the show's already starting almost. Wow. And please clap as much as you like. Boo as much as you like. Kids. Yeah. If you see a villain, rah, whatever sound you make.
That's your sound.
It is my sound. So the first game we're going to play for you is...
we're going to do just a minute.
We're going to do just a minute. Alan's going to tell you.
Yeah, so the way just a minute works is usually we have a timer. I didn't bring one, so I'll just do it in my head. But they're going to speak for just... I know, crazy.
That's wrong.
It'll be alright. So basically the way it works, these people are going to talk on a subject of your choosing for 1 minute. And at any point in that, when they hesitate, if they deviate from the topic, or if they repeat a word that isn't the topic, then the people in the back can object and take over the topic with a correct objection, and I'll rule on the objections. So, yeah, that'll basically be how it works. Can we have some sort of topic of expertise, any sort of subject you'd like to know more about?
Opera.
Opera! Excellent! We have 3 renowned opera experts. In fact, Virginia is our resident opera expert. So the other 2 could just give her a little space so that she can... And, yes, opera. And you have 1 minute, Virginia, on the topic of opera starting now.
The most important contributor to opera, of course, is Luciano Pavarotti, which he's Italian, so he's one of my people, so I think that he's awesome in every way. And of course,
objection! No one cares her personal opinion of this opera star. We want to know that as a contribution to opera.
Well, she might be getting into that, but I'll allow the objection just because I want to hear someone else talking it. So, 46 seconds, Mary, on opera starting now.
Pavarotti was so influential in opera. In fact,
objection! She didn't say Pavarotti, right? It's supposed to be Pavarotti.
Oh, well, all right. I like that deviation from Italian. Go ahead, Virginia. You have, what was it, 43 seconds.
Luciano Pavarotti was born in 1928, and he is very good looking. He has the prerequisite barrel chest, which is very important for
objection.
Actually, I'll hear from David. Mary had something, but it was.
It's not about the way this guy looks, it's about opera itself.
Yes, you're right. We're deviating completely and in some obscure, deviant way. So, David, you have 35 seconds on the topic of opera starting now.
So opera is this music where people are yelling really loud.
Objection! They're actually singing, they're not yelling.
Yeah, that's correct. Virginia, you have 31 seconds starting now.
Figaro, Figaro,
Objection! It's not a demonstration, it's a lecture.
It's also repetition in a major scale, so David, go ahead. You have 28 seconds starting now.
So the thing I like about opera is you can get a really big bucket of popcorn.
Objection!
And then,
Figaro la, Figaro qua, Figaro su, Figaro giù. That was my objection.
That wasn't a good enough objection at all.
Wait, I know. Popcorn has nothing to do with opera.
Yeah, you're right. They don't allow popcorn at the opera. Go for it, Virginia. 28 seconds.
There are no refreshments served at the opera because it's high class. What you do there is you can get some wine at intermission only, but you can't bring anything back to your seat, especially if you get one of the cute little booths where you can make out. Well, you're not really supposed to make out during opera because it's serious and it's high class, as I mentioned earlier. I'm surprised there are no objections to any of the comments that I made.
Objection!
Yes.
Opera can be quite comical.
That's not deviation, repetition, or hesitation. So I'm
This
going to
is incorrection, alright.
You just objected because she called for it. 8 seconds, Virginia, go.
And, of course, the Italians...
Objection! Of course.
Yes, that's a hesitation. Very good, David. That was really good. So we have 5 seconds on the topic of opera, starting now.
So I got my popcorn, my glass of
Objection!
wine.
These are actually refreshments again. They don't sell popcorn.
We did establish there was no popcorn in the opera, so Virginia, you have 3 seconds starting now.
The opera is the single most important contribution
And
of Italy
Virginia wins!
This next game, we're going to have 2 performers step forward, so Mary and myself. We'll be doing a series of scenes. Each scene will be stopped by the performers yelling freeze, or you can yell freeze if you want. Someone new will come in and start a brand new scene. using these positions, but it's a completely different scene. Maybe we have a non-geographic location, bar, restaurant, library.
Ocean.
Ocean. Too bad about the boat.
We should have bought the bigger boat.
Yep, we definitely should have splurged.
Freeze. I will cast a spell on you, for I require a dozen donuts.
And I counter your spell with a spell in which you will eat 1,000 lollipops.
The itsy bitsy spider climbed up the water spout. Down in the rain. Watch the spider out. Then he crawled.
I'm 17 for God's sake.
I'm your fairy godmother, kid.
Oh, God. I'm sorry, my mom said that I should worry about strangers coming into my room in the middle of the night.
You called me a stranger?
I'd never seen you before.
Oh, I'm hurt. How could you call me a stranger? I had a bag of loot I was going to give you.
Oh, in that case, welcome, fairy god. No, don't go anywhere.
Freeze.
This is exhilarating.
I'm ready to jump.
Okay. Double check the harnesses.
Suicide pinky pact.
Suicide pinky pact.
If we
Freeze.
Please, you must keep skiing. We are almost to the border. Oh, the KGB are on our tails.
Yes. Oh, because we refuse to salute to their ugly flag.
Oh, Fyodor Diadetsky, I heard the fire of the snow cannon.
Oh no!
Oh,
Freeze. Carry your lifeless bodies.
Hey,
How dry I am.
it's time to salute the flags, guys.
All right.
Yes,
The
sir.
sergeant wants us to salute the
Yes,
flag.
sir, Sergeant.
Salute the flag.
Sergeant.
Salute this
Yes,
flag.
screw this flag. Oh, check this out. You're supposed to take an opposite. Do it, schoolmaster.
Oh, all right. You want me I'm tired of being the ox.
Oh, man, we're almost there. You're doing a good job.
God, it takes so much effort to plow a field.
Okay, dude. There's no need to whip me. I agreed to be the ox, but you don't have to take it too far.
Dude, we're farmers, man. You can't
I
use
get that.
this.
I'm just saying you don't have to whip me just because I'm playing the part of the ox.
Freeze. I'm doing it, Dad. No training wheels. Come on. Come to me. Catch up with me. As fast as you can, buddy. You can do it. Just keep pedaling. You never told me about curves. Freeze, son.
Freeze!
Ow! Jacques, I have fallen from my stilts.
I am shocked. What will we do this Saturday? Your leg is broken. Who will walk on this
Sacre
street?
bleu, I did not know it was broken.
I can see the bone.
Oh, I can never walk on stilts.
Are you ready for the show?
Yes, we. Oh,
What is that? I see that light.
I will wear this stilts even though I've never done that before. I will have
Jacques,
to
you crazy man!
Jacques, you should be our star.
You planned this all along. I see now the treachery that lies in your heart, Jacques.
There's nothing we can do about it now, you broken man!
Don't know? You're right. There is nothing
I will be a star!
Freeze. Morris, I don't want to hear you do the whole score of Rent again. Please.
525,600 minutes!
Can't you feel it, Rebecca? You're so dead inside.
I feel nauseous inside.
How do you measure a year's life? What about love?
never thought that I'd see you again. But here you are, looking just like you did.
That
Before.
day,
That day that you left.
it was a weird day.
It was a day you said, I'll never see you again, and I'm happy about it.
And I ran.
Freeze! I'll never see you again, and I'm happy about it. I have a whole new life ahead of me in the Merchant Marine. And I don't need a dame tying me down to this 2-bit horse town.
Dame! Dame, is it? You called me a lady last week. Now I'm a dame.
That's
I
before I knew every horse in this town had 2 bits.
How dare you?
The sea calls to me, Deirdre. It calls to my blood.
How dare you? Well, you just go then. Go away. And I'll raise our son myself.
Freeze. Don't be coy.
Well, I shall confess it then. I've loved you from the moment I saw you.
I know.
Well, now
So that's not a shock to me, and
Well.
it's old news and I don't care.
I profess my love as a gentleman.
Meh.
Well, I did not expect this
It's
rejection.
not. Your love is unrequited.
Oh. Most tragic form of love.
Freeze.
Right.
Greta Garbo?
Yeah, you want a signature?
I got your magazine, the one that has the picture of you in the movie.
Sure, Toots, I signed 1 million of these. Could do it in my sleep.
Greta Garbo called me Toots.
I should give him a pen.
Greta, I'm your biggest fan on this block.
You gotta get me out of here. They're following me everywhere, the fans. Can you help me?
Taxi!
Freeze!
The elevator needs to start moving.
I'm pushing!
We're trapped.
That must be the red light that's going on.
The alarms.
Freeze.
I knew it. I knew this place wasn't retrofitted right.
It's so loud in here.
I can't believe it's so loud.
Stop shaking.
Back in my day, buildings stayed in one place.
You missed 1906.
What? 1906. That was a year.
That was the year of the fire and the quake.
Fires, man, fires in those days, not just buildings shaking for immense amounts of time.
Freeze. Yes. I'll take this dance.
My Lord Henry,
Yes, my Lord Geoffrey.
the Duchess, she knows of our engagement.
These are not
Are
times.
you two engaged?
But we are simply dancing.
You will-
engaged as but a dance.
We are in love. You will not hurt him, Duchess.
Oh, you're
He's
so brave.
mine. Come to me.
You are but my lady wife, but Henry is my love.
You have him by marriage, but I have his soul.
Oh, he has more than that.
I don't care about his soul. Souls are for the living.
No, no, don't.
That's a dagger he doth have.
It's a she. I don't mean it.
Oh,
I know I'm not the fairest of them all.
you're ugly, you're a witch.
I am your love.
See the blood that burst forth from both his hands.
Lord Geoffrey, I doth love you. With
I did love you also.
Quick! This relay sucks. You're going so slow. I'm next. Well, you're just holding it. We're gonna lose again.
It's mine. It's mine. It's mine. He gave it to me. It's mine.
Mrs. Green, this is what happens when we have to do it with the special classes.
Jockey gave me this. It's mine. Sherry is for Sherry. He shared it with me.
But I'm supposed to run over there, and now our team's losing.
So pretty.
John, you're not good at relay races. repulsive
I know.
and stupid.
But if I hold up the baton, you'll pay attention to me.
Give me that baton! Wait a second, I'm falling right into your
Freeze.
trap.
Are you ready to go to the moon, Space Cadet XL34?
I sure am.
Oh,
My little boy gave me his Jack-in-the-Box toy.
Ah, my little
To take
boy.
to the moon.
My little boy gave me his Jack-in-the-Box toy on my first mission.
He said, Daddy, I want to be an astronaut like you. Will you take this to the moon so I can have a moon toy, Jack-in-the-Box toy?
Freeze!
Because our love is dead. Goodbye.
Goodbye. I'm walking out the door now. Just me and my hand grenade. Going that way.
As long as you don't pull the pin out, I really
It was a
don't
little
care.
too late for that. That was the clink earlier. Just gonna do it outside though.
Thank you, you've always been very nice.
Oh! I love you.
So hard on that.
Hello, welcome to Coffee Talk with Joan. Y'all know, thank you, we're gonna jump over the sound anyway, it doesn't matter. Cable viewers, they'll watch anything. But tonight, we've got a great guest with us. I am so excited. We have Dr. Harrelson. I know you know what he's an expert on. What is it? He's an expert. What's he an expert on?
Zebra breeding!
I could not understand that at all.
Zebra breeding!
Zebra breeding is right. Right, your perfect audience. It's all going to be dubbed over though, so it doesn't really matter. We'll clean that up in post. Dr. Harrelson, we're so excited to have you to talk about your new book, Zebras, oh my, more zebras. I assume it's on zebra breeding, the topic you're renowned for. How did you come about writing this book?
Well,
I had
always
thought zebras
were
intelligent
and
special
Best.
when
warm.
Right, because there's the whole middle section where you talk about recipes for zebra recipes. Now this is really deviating from your normal topic, which is about breeding, which you talk about in section 1. Could you tell us a bit more about, though, this new recipes about zebras? Where did you come up with this idea?
Steaks
And
potatoes
made
nourishment.
fine
from
The.
childhood
pet.
So,
I
Enjoyed
cooking.
with
zebra
Because
zebra
is
my.
favorite
dish.
Naturally, and it will soon be all our favorite dishes too. These great recipes, right? Thank you, studio audience. So, I think there's a question burning on all of our minds though, which is namely, what did you do with Zoe the zebra from your last book?
Well,
She.
was
tasty
And.
sweet
with
Ketchup.
and
French fries.
I.
had
Enjoyed
Her.
time
and
So.
I
ate.
Her.
I'm shocked. America had a love affair with Zoe the zebra.
Yes,
I.
knew
that
She.
had
popularity
And.
that
was
Rendering.
my
power.
Infertile.
so
I
Killed.
her
and
Struck.
her
and
And. beat her
and
coat. Her.
Step by step, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna go to the studio audience, although we're dubbing this all out. Your voice won't be on TV, this ain't your 15 minutes. But, does anyone have a question out in the studio audience for our esteemed Dr. Harrelson? Yes, you in the front.
How did you get into zebra breeding?
originally
I had
a
horse
That
was
black
and
a
horse
that
was
white.
so
I
Cut
them
in
to
and
pieces
were
glued
together.
Well, now I can see how you therefore went from breeding to the slicing and dicing and eating. It's a much more seamless transition now that I know the history. Well, thank you very much, Dr. Harrelson, for your time on Coffee Talk with Joan. Thanks to the studio